Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and access free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May 2025, our system has classified Advanced Micro Devices with a rating of Hold Accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.88. Now, let's examine the stock's performance over this time frame. During this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 39.49% since we initially suggested purchasing Advanced Micro Devices 45 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.88% per day since it was designated as Hold Accumulate. The stock is positioned within the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likely continuation of this ascent. The present 3-month trend points to a potential change of approximately 56% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from around 46% to nearly 69%. Shifting to a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of negative 28.66%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might fluctuate between negative 66.77% and negative 26.27% throughout the coming year. In current terms, this suggests a future price range of approximately $45.80 to $101.61. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices features the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for Advanced Micro Devices as stock downgraded to Hold Accumulate. The stock price of Advanced Micro Devices increased by 2.24% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, moving up from $134.80 to $137.82. During that trading day, the stock varied by 2.38%, reaching a low of $135.91 and a high of $139.15. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 6.36% over the past 2 weeks. However, it is important to note that trading volume decreased by 728,000 shares on the last day, with a total of 36 million shares exchanged for approximately $4.95 billion. A decline in volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may signal potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $187.28, while the lowest was $76.48. Currently, the price stands 26.41% or $49.46 below the 52-week high, and 39.37% or $89.48 below the all-time high recorded on the 8th of March, 2024. When the price hit $227.30. AMD is set to report its fiscal second quarter financial results on the 5th of August, 2025, after the market closes. This announcement is significant as it will provide insights into how the company is navigating a challenging year, with shares down approximately 25% over the last 12 months and 10% just in the past month. Investors will closely watch the conference call to gauge management's outlook and performance, which could influence the stock price in the short term. Despite recent struggles, AMD's position in the artificial intelligence sector remains promising, bolstered by a growing data center segment. Analysts have raised price targets for AMD to $145, reflecting bullish sentiments amidst tough competition from NVIDIA. Yet caution remains due to potential export restrictions affecting chip sales. Notably, Cathie Wood's increased investment in AMD highlights confidence in the company's next-generation chips, which may serve as a catalyst to bridge the valuation gap with NVIDIA. In the longer term, AMD's involvement in the quantum computing market, with a forecasted surge in neutral atom quantum computers, signifies opportunities for growth that could substantially impact its stock price. However, The prevailing market conditions and tariff concerns could create volatility, affecting investor sentiment in the interim. Overall, while the outlook holds potential, AMD's short-term performance may remain constrained until clearer financial signals emerge from the upcoming earnings report. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned AMD a reduce grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AMD an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned AMD a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned AMD an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMD a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to the stock of Advanced Micro Devices. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is deemed neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts also provide the stock with a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. The stock of Advanced Micro Devices currently exhibits a sell signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, it shows a buy signal from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $138.68. On the other hand, if the stock declines, it will receive support from the long-term average, around $124.21. A breakout above the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, whereas a breakdown below the long-term average would initiate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite an increase in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. Monitoring the stock closely is advisable. Some negative signals have also been generated, which may impact near-term developments. A sell signal was recorded from a pivot top point on Friday, June 27, 2025, with the stock having fallen by 4.17% so far. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a sell signal 7 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from 10 days ago. The short-term moving average presented a sell signal 6 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 46 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 45 days ago. Upon examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average gave a buy signal 52 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 40 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages provided a buy signal 29 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $127.10 and $126.39. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Advanced Micro Devices finds support just below today's level at $127.10. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $126.39 and $117.72. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $3.24 between high and low, or 2.38%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.88%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Advanced Micro Devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high price-to-earnings ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors expect significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 54 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for advanced micro devices is at $138.43. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, advanced micro devices encounters its first support level at $127.10. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for advanced micro devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 15th of June, 2025, Philip conducted an insider buy of 7,494 shares of common stock. On the 15th of June, 2025, Philip conducted an insider sell of 2,097 shares of common stock. On the 15th of June, 2025, Philip conducted an insider sell of 7,494 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of June, 2025, Papermaster Mark D conducted an insider buy of 17,500 shares of common stock. On the 13th of June, 2025, Papermaster Mark D conducted an insider sell of 16,586 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 7.708. Overall, insiders purchased 691,669 shares and sold 811,905 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $131.83, reflecting a decline of 4.35%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top identified 6 days ago. Is Advanced Micro Devices stock a good buy? Advanced Micro Devices displays several positive signals. However, we do not yet see these as sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the present level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate while we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a buy to a hold or accumulate recommendation. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 9th of July, we anticipate that Advanced Micro Devices will open lower by 193 cents, starting trading at $137.63. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your price target for the stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us at Stock Invest.